Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Ford F-150. We're talking about this generation, year 2015, 16, 17. If you guys have one of those and you have a problem where that truck does not crank, does not start, then we just will explain which fuses and relays you need to check. 2 relays, and you need to check at least 7 or 8 fuses in 2 different fuse boxes. We will explain where they're located, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays. That way you do not waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience, guys. Make sure to stand till the end. So before we start, let me tell you guys a little bit about us. We'll be making videos about every single fuse, every single relay, why things they do not work on that Ford F-150. Why we do that, guys? To save you time and money. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your truck does not want to start, you need to check where the fuel pump fuse is located or ignition coil fuse. You can easily look at our videos, spend a minute or two, watch the video, find out, fix it, and get back on the road instead of being stuck in the middle of nowhere. Another thing, every single car that we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. Videos about that will be on our main YouTube channels. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers and over 10,000 videos that can save you guys thousands of dollars in future repairs. Something else, now if you guys need to buy parts, tools, fuses, relays, we will put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them at an amazing price and quick shipping, because you have some specific special Ford fuses like those double fuses that could be really hard to find in small towns, in part stores, and they can be really expensive, like those low profile, high profile JK's fuse relays. All that, we'll put the link in the description of the video below. Check it out. So let's start on it now. So now we're going to demonstrate on 2016 Ford F-150 that we have, guys, right here. You guys have 2 different fuse boxes. We'll be working both of them. The first fuse box is on the inside, on the passenger side, in the foot well, under the glove box. Right here you have a kick panel. You need to, guys, remove that cover here. Once you open that cover, you will see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one. Before we, guys, continue quickly, let's explain why it's super important to always test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So here now, guys, we'll need to check just one fuse here, then we need to go to a different fuse box, and next to the fuses you have numbers. The fuse that we need is that fuse number 4, PCM fuse, very important fuse, guys. Check this one right here. You will need to, guys, check that one. So another one now, we're going to go under the hood, okay, right here, and under the hood, okay, this is your car battery, this is the fuse box here. Open that cover and you will see a fuse box layout that will look just like this one right there. Now here, guys, we'll start checking multiple fuses if your truck doesn't crank, does not start. The first fuse that we need to check, if you guys come in that row of fuses right here, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, these fuses, on the bottom you have 58, that 59 fuse, 30M fuse, you will need to check right here. After that, you will need to check fuse number 45. This is in that panel right here, and we're talking about this 10M fuse, fuse number 45. After that, we'll need to find fuse number 93, which is that 25M fuse here. You need to find fuse number 95 and 97. You can see these fuses will need to be checked, guys. Next will be 109, and 109 is 1, 2, 3. That third fuse right here is 109. After that, guys, you need to check 2 relays, okay. One is for the PCM, one is for the engine starter. And if we zoom out a little bit, okay, let me show you which relay specifically we need to check. In that relay box here, you need to check that relay. This is for the PCM right here. And after that, you need to check the engine starter relay. which is the one right next to it as well. So that will be easy to check these two right here. Hopefully guys the video will be helpful. Now if you still have problem, always check the fuses for the ignition switch as well guys. We have the video on our channel where the ignition switch fuse is located. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.